back again, viewers. This is Nkosana Manfred Maposa on Tales of the Beautiful Game. Please subscribe on the same channel, and do not forget to follow us on Twitter at Daily Footy Tales, on Facebook Tales of the Beautiful Game. And today I'm with the General. Welcome to the show, sir.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It's been a long time. I haven't been seeing you around. When you're here, I'm not here.
We met today.
Yeah, okay. Today, I guess it's going to be nice. I hope the viewers are going to enjoy it.
Thank you very much for having me again.
Today, we are discussing the Premier League predictions. I want to pick your speculative and prediction prowess.
Yes.
So let's see what you have for us. The first game I have is tomorrow. Early kickoff. It's Nottingham Forest hosting Liverpool. Liverpool will march onto the Celtic ground with high confidence after winning 3 games in succession for the first time, and are undefeated in their last 9 PL matches versus promoted teams. Liverpool has not won an away league game this season, and they have scored 31 of their last 33 games, whilst they have scored in 31 of their last 33 games, whilst Forest have got the worst home record this season. Bula Sangoma, predict.
I think it's a Liverpool win. They're first away from home. I think they'll win 2-1.
2-1. You think they will concede?
Yeah, they'll concede. They have become. They are not good defensively this season.
Okay.
But though I saw a glimpse of Van Dijk
coming back.
Past 2 games, they have been so good. And I was also impressed by Joe Gomez, though against City, but not entirely impressed by him against West Ham. Seemed not too comfortable, or it was because Southgate was on the ground.
Oh, so he
was
the nerves.
The nerves were there as well, and I'm not sure. The left back position seems to be now having a balance with Robertson also coming back. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I saw him that day because we were told that he was injured. All of a sudden,
on the City, is it the City game?
The City came in yesterday.
He came last minute.
In last few minutes, yes. Then West Ham was there, but you could see that he's a player that is not fit.
Yeah, okay.
Those runs were not there, so I'm not sure. It's a question of Liverpool not having enough cover on the right hand side. Then otherwise, they seem to be coming. They seem to be gelling. You can see there's a progress in there. Though I'm still not convinced with their young boys going forward, Cavallo and Elliott.
I'm loving Elliott, eh?
Yes.
He's proving to be a sensational player.
Yes, you can love them, but they haven't peaked.
Yeah, no, that's still.
They haven't peaked that we can say that they can carry the team going forward. So the injuries there for about years is somehow taking a toll in that team as well. Jota is also injured, so I'm not sure of the balance of the team.
But nevertheless, you see a win.
I see a win, but what I'm saying is I'm not seeing that balance that you expected. Okay, we are having a bad. Salah is having a bad day. Who do you call in?
Okay.
But I also saw Curtis Jones coming on in the other game. Maybe the bench will be balanced, but I don't see the balance in that bench.
Okay, you don't see anything coming from the bench to change.
The only thing
the
only thing that I see in that bench is if it's Fabinho on the bench, you know that he's the only player that will come in for Henderson. If it's Henderson, Firmino, but Firmino, it seems to will be a starter because the strike force also got so many injuries, so there's no balance at all.
Okay, so still you would advise BTS?
Yeah, because I think 2-1 Liverpool like to concede.
Okay.
And don't be surprised Nottingham Forest scoring first again.
All right. The next game is Everton. It seems we're starting at Merseyside. Everton is playing Palace. Everton has scored 3 goals in their last 5 home games. That's the joint lowest in the league in the same number, and with the same number that's scored by Palace away. So Everton lost their last 3 games, whilst Palace are winless away. In their last 7 encounters at Goodison Park, Everton won 4 and drew 3. What do you see here? It seems like it's a tortoise race.
Okay, what I can say is we can see Steven Gerrard, his teammate at England national team.
Frank Lampard.
I see that. I can foresee that. Most probably that it might be his last game.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, because once these English teams start firing, you can hear it up to the up to next week, who is coming, who is going.
Yeah.
If ever by chance Everton loses this one,
He's going.
believe in me, he is going.
But the problem is at Everton. Do you think it's the coach? It's entirely
No,
the coach.
no, it's beyond the coach. The coach, but I always blame these coaches for taking those jobs which they know
That there is a problem,
there's
a systematic
Why,
problem.
why go for a job that you know there is a problem? It's like going to Chipper United here in South Africa. You already know that there is a problem. Why involve yourself in that? We have seen, is it Carlo Ancelotti was there? We know how good Ancelotti. We are talking of former Champions League winners here. Rafa Benitez has been there. The young
Ronald Koeman.
Ronald Koeman was once there, yes.
Silva.
You see, these are tried and tested coaches. They have struggled with that side, meaning they have struggled with players. So I'm not sure how it's done there at Everton, because they have got good variety of players always, but they end up, all these coaches end up going without any success. And with Lampard, I'm still not convinced with him.
As a coach.
As a coach, I still believe that he still needs to go Malmo Sosha and first find that fit.
Find that his rhythm, his way
Yes,
of thinking.
find the fit that will make him fight with the guys like Pep Guardiola and Klopp, that you can see that they've got the influence with the referees. You see, so it's difficult for these young coaches to come in because they don't have that much influence. That seasoned coaches like Pep Guardiola, Jack and Klopp here. You can see those guys, they are not afraid to go and consult with the ref. That was not an offside. But these young coaches, they are still reserved. They are still reserved.
Okay.
And so I think they need that zeal.
Okay, all right. Patrick Vieira on the other side is the young upcoming.
Patrick Vieira, to me, he is calm enough. He is calm enough. You can see that he's doing. I think the pressure at Palace isn't the same with these other clubs. At Palace, you can find it. You can find them fielding 11 break players. So you can see. You can see that it's a manageable dressing room.
Yeah, okay, all right.
It's a manageable dressing room, because if it's not manageable, the rift will be there, because it's an English, like the last coach to do it, I think it was Wenger. Yes, weird that Palace, maybe Vieira copied from his former boss, that is doable.
Yeah.
Because after that, I'm struggling to find a team that can have that freedom to fill those 11 players. But Vieira is doing it, and it seems to be working for him. Right. But I've always been, I don't believe in those 11 players.
It tends to be about talent, right? It's not about the rest.
No. To me, it goes, because sometimes they do things that unexpected for a player in the Premier League.
Okay. So tell me on this one, do you expect a BTS? Do you expect
I'm expecting Frank Lampard to fight for his job. This is the game that I think he's gonna win.
Okay, you think he's gonna win?
I think he's gonna win 2-1.
2-1, so it's a BTS.
Yes.
The next one is City versus Brighton. City are licking their wounds. They're coming from Europe where they drew 0-0 and they were beaten by Liverpool.
Yes.
They didn't play midweek. I don't know what happened to their game with Arsenal.
It was postponed because of Arsenal didn't play that week when England were.
Oh yeah, so they were covering their game.
Yes.
All right. So now City is facing Brighton.
Yes.
Brighton, they are seeking their first win since they appointed a new coach, and City side is still averaging 4+ despite their one loss goals per game at home this season. City won all their previous 6 encounters at home. So what do you think? Do you think Brighton will do something here?
No, I'm not expecting Brighton to cause any surprise. Not at all.
But the way Brighton plays, they should be a problem for City.
They can give them 1 or 2 problems, not much of problems.
A goal at least for Brighton?
Yes, a goal will come. A goal will come, because when we look at this City side, it's not that fearsome. Believe me, they are winning with more goals, but they are not that fearsome. We have seen
they are breakable.
Yeah, we have seen City that was fearsome. The City of Sterling, I still believe that he made a mistake though by letting him go. Sterling and Mahrez will give you that different approach going forward. Now,
they are too one-dimensional.
They are direct. They are direct. You know, Kevin De Bruyne will look at the head of Haaland. It's simple to counter them. That's why Jurgen Klopp was able to counter them. He was able to neutralize them in a sense that he neutralized Haaland, he neutralized Talking about that City game, I think I was more impressed by Thiago because he was able to contend on that City midfield.
Yeah.
They looked
Ordinary.
ordinary. You see, so it was easy for Liverpool to break because talking of City, I think they are gonna win by 4 goals to 1 whatsoever, but they are not that team that you'll be afraid to play with.
All right. Now the big one. I think this is the biggest one for the weekend. Chelsea versus Man United. Despite struggling against United at home, 3 draws and 3 losses of late, Chelsea have beaten them in 18 times in the EPL era at home, and the most in league games than any other team. So Chelsea beats United traditionally. Chelsea, however, is the last winner between the two before drawing in their next home-to-home games. So it's like Chelsea won the last games, they drew 2 home and away, and Chelsea was the last to be the winner in this fixture. Chelsea have kept a clean sheet in their last 5 games, while United did the same in the last 3. Your verdict on this one?
Tricky one.
Yeah.
Exciting one to watch, I think, for ordinaries, not for Chelsea and Man U fans, but for an ordinary supporter to
like
be nice.
for the neutral.
I'll be waiting for that moment.
When something happens, I was supporting them to win today.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if any Liverpool fan will want a Manchester United.
So Liverpool probably at that side.
Yeah, but speaking about the game, I think it's gonna be a tricky one. But I think Eric Ten Hag is taking Manchester United where Liverpool was.
Okay.
A big team, a big, sorry to say, playing big games and winning them.
And struggling against
Struggling
teams that
they should win because I have seen him. He has played Liverpool, beaten them, played Arsenal, beaten them, played City, they all lost to City, played Spurs. I'm talking about top 6 here, and managed to win. It was a convincing one. Actually, that's one of the best displays I've ever seen from Manchester United.
in a decade, probably.
More than a decade to say. Because it was very good. I've never seen Bruno Fernandes playing like that.
Yes, 93% pass accuracy.
And the way he picked Ama pocket space come off the sun, it was excellent to watch.
Yeah.
Because even the goal that he scored, you can see that it was a good off the board run from him. Yes. If he continues from where he left,
we can be talking of the next KDB, baby.
If he continues, no. But I think to be fair enough, if Everton wants that United to play, I think if you want to play Eriksen, play him. Don't put Bruno on the pitch.
Don't mix them.
Remember, I told you at one stage, if you want Bruno to shine, forget about Eriksen. It's either them. You need to choose
one or two.
One of them. Because Fred is now coming. Casemiro is enjoying himself.
Fred was immense in that game.
Yes, because of who? Because of Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, no, not Casemiro.
No. Casemiro only managed to keep the shape, but Bruno allowed Fred
to shine.
To shine. Okay. He allowed him his runs because if you could see, Fred was more in the box than Bruno on that game. So it was Bruno who managed.
He was orchestrating.
Yes, he was taking out defenders and opening up the space for Fred.
Okay.
Okay. And against Chelsea, Chelsea are said to be too defensive. Graham Potter seems to be using the same strategy of Tuchel.
Yeah,
it is more or less the same. The system is still the same. The players are still the same. So I'll expect them to go in that game with the same approach that they've been doing, and I think this game will be a draw, a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what this game is like. It's probably the one to watch. Don't miss this one. Leeds versus Fulham. Leeds have let in 3 goals at home, the joint best defensive record so far. However, they failed to win in their last 7 matches, losing 5, so they don't concede at home. Fulham in their last 4 games have seen both teams score, and they have only won at Forest and drew at Wolves on the road. Fulham on the road is not impressive. Leeds at home, they don't concede, but they find it easy to lose.
Fulham, I think Fulham are doing what most teams that come from the Championship does. they want to pick those 40 points, then relax.
I remember Norwich coming from the Championship. They were playing some beautiful football and winning games.
Yes,
and then they got relegated the following season.
I think Fulham are doing the exactly same thing. They want to maintain their status quo this season. They don't care.
Okay.
Whilst for Leeds, I see Leeds as relegation candidates.
Yes, you think so? You think Marsh is going to struggle?
Yes, if they continue at this pace, they might find themselves in trouble. The earlier the better.
Okay.
Though not for Arsenal.
Okay. So what do you say here? PTS?
I think it's a draw.
Draw.
It's a draw.
Do you expect any goals here?
Yeah, maybe. Fulham are free scoring side.
Leeds are never conceding.
Yeah, 1-1 will be fair.
Okay, all right. Saints are playing Arsenal, Southampton. Look, leaders Arsenal travel to Saints, who breathed a sigh of relief after beating Bournemouth for their first win in 6 matches. Arsenal have won their last 14 out of 15 matches. Their last 3 games were 1-0 wins. Arsenal will bank on their away defensive record of conceding 3, which is the best in the league. So Arsenal, like Leeds at home, they conceded only 3. So Arsenal doesn't seem to be conceding of late. What happened to their free attacking football?
They are balancing it very well. Arteta is doing well in the control department. They are controlling games very well.
So you mean the central midfield of Partey and Xhaka?
Partey is just solid. It's very solid.
And giving Xhaka, I've seen Xhaka is not getting yellow cards like he used to.
No, the team is winning.
Oh, okay.
The team is not under pressure.
So the adrenaline is not kicking in.
not at the moment, but wait until they start losing. I'm not sure if they are gonna lose because they seem to be compact at the moment.
Yeah.
They simply, though I think the referees are on their sides recently.
They are the Queen's team.
I think you might be right because I think the referees are playing a part. But it's a myth that when you are good in England, the referees join the party.
Yeah, it's just like that.
So,
I remember Leicester winning the league. You remember that?
Yes, even Liverpool Strambo, the when VAR was introduced, you could see there were games that these decisions are cooked somewhere. you could tell because if you look, for example, I'm still Mark Oliver, the Liverpool Arsenal penalty that was denied. He gave the very same thing yesterday.
Yeah. So that was very weird.
I was shocked, but the way he was defended by the Premier League, they said no, that's not a penalty against Liverpool. But yesterday it's a penalty. We are talking of a 2 weeks difference. The consistency in those referees is just confusing. Actually, to the fans, it's now make fans look stupid.
Actually, the VAR seems to be making us mental ill.
No, that whole bunch of the refereeing panel is making fans to look stupid because they give you the rules today. They break the same rules and defend the breaking of the rules that they have broken this week. Yes, next week the very same rule that they said it's wrong and it's right this week. So
they defend it.
They defend and believe me, if anyone questioned that penalty, you will get the answers. They will tell you, no, the face was this side, the whatsoever was this side. They always got the answer to those things.
So these decisions are coming with soups now. They are saved. They are
cooked. No, these decisions they have been cooked for Arsenal. They know whatever they do, right or wrong.
But traditionally, Southampton troubles Arsenal.
But traditional doesn't work sometimes.
So what do you think here? PTS, one way?
No, it's gonna be one way race. Arsenal is good this season.
Okay, so Arsenal 2-1-3.
I'm saying they're winning 2-0, but if ever they make a mistake and be complacent, Southampton won their last game.
So they've got some.
They've got a little bit of confidence and playing a team that you know that everyone is tipping them to beat you gives you less pressure and more motivation. So a motivated Southampton can surprise Arsenal.
And their pressing is brilliant. I think Southampton was one of the best pressers team in the league.
Very good.
Okay, let's see. Wolves is playing Leicester City. Wolves are still searching for a full-time manager. I don't know how long it's going to take them.
Gerrard is available. I think that's how English teams do it. They wait for someone to be fired to employ him.
They've got Portuguese. They've got Portuguese. They won't want an Englishman.
It's a Portuguese selector. I forgot.
Yeah, still searching for a full-time manager. Fox's side is just below them. They are hosting a team that's just below them. Wolves have scored at least 6, while Leicester has conceded at the most 24. Leicester have lost all 5 games on the road, while Wolves have not scored 2 goals or more in the league this season. Leicester last beat Wolves away in 2006.
It's a tricky one, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Leicester won yesterday. They won convincing. And Brendan Rodgers, it's a cool, calm, and collected coach. Who I feel deserves more.
Okay. More of a challenge.
No, deserves more.
In terms of
He needs to put pressure.
stature.
No, he needs to put pressure on himself. Sometimes you need to put pressure on yourself and say, let me get out of my comfort zone.
Okay. So.
This calmness in that touchline is not working for him.
So he needs to fall down like Van Gaal and stop taking notes.
He needs to change that. Sometimes you need to change it. We saw even the best coaches.
Sometimes stand up and scream.
Pep Guardiola's of this world, we have seen them changing their approach. Why not him?
Okay.
It's about time you change that approach. You can't be always in that suit.
Sometimes come with jokers.
Yes, it's come with something different. Maybe the results will come.
Change personality.
Change personality.
Be unfriendly. Be nice.
I remember we were talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold with Umbizo, and he said, no, you know what? The first thing that boy needs to do is cut his hair. You sometimes need to change something. You look different, you change your stature, you change everything. Maybe some things will come right. You never know what's wrong.
Yeah, but Trent is also too soft, eh?
Yeah,
but anyway, we're not talking about Trent, we're talking about Wolves.
You understand?
So
I think Wolves are struggling. And Leicester won. And
true, they were convincing a bit.
Yeah, they're convincing. And they're actually having a good side. Yeah. So I think they will continue from where they left yesterday. 2-1.
I don't see them. Do you think Wolves will score here?
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
Leicester are not convincing themselves.
All right. Let's go to Spurs, Newcastle. This is another big game for Sunday.
Yeah.
These teams are at the same age. Let me say. Yeah, they are round up at the same age. But even though Spurs is better, but Spurs is at home. Spurs still maintain the 100% home record, and we welcome a solid Newcastle side that has lost once to Liverpool on the road. This is a humdinger. Newcastle doesn't lose on the road. Spurs doesn't lose at home.
I hear people talking about the Manchester United Chelsea game being the game of the weekend. I think this might be the game of the
weekend.
Yes.
And head to head is not suggesting who can win.
Who can win? And we are talking. Antonio Conte, that solid system of his.
Is it even solid, or is just too? I don't know, too negative.
No, it's out. It's totally boring.
You can't attack with 2 players
every week. 2. Every week can expect different results, but you have got a galaxy of players out there, and you use only two players week in week out and expect them to
stand there
every game, and it's not boring actually to watch Spurs. It's actually boring, but what's gonna excite is because it's exciting to watch Newcastle.
Okay, they are physical, they are aggressive, they fight for everything.
They want to win at home.
They want everything.
Yes, they're coming. They drew with Manchester United.
Yeah, 0-0.
0-0. They were away again.
They were away.
Don't you think they are drawing against Newcastle against Spurs again?
I see that.
I think they'll draw with Conte again.
But because score, baby?
I don't think so.
0-0 most likely.
I don't think so. I don't. If ever they'll be called, it would be one goal for the entire match.
Or 2 at most.
Because Spurs will score. If we are unlucky and Spurs score first, it's a 1-0.
Okay. And then the last game is on Monday. West Ham is hosting Bournemouth. Hammers have won 4 consecutive games at home, whilst their visitors have won once away in their last 7 games. West Ham's 4 of their last 5 home games ended with both teams scoring, same as Bournemouth away. Bournemouth they score.
Bournemouth scores almost in each and every game, whether they win or they lose. They score most of the time. And West Ham,
What do you think is happening with the Hammers?
I'm not sure. You see, with these teams that plays or Europa League and Europa conferences, sometimes you ask yourself, do they, if they reach that level, are they satisfied?
Or do they want more?
Do they want more, or they are just content with being there? Because we expected a better West Ham from what we are getting.
Then they started the season terribly.
They started the season terribly, and this seemed like they will be terrible even going forward. As for Bournemouth, we know, we know that we don't expect much from them.
Yeah.
Though we expect them to score.
All right.
Yes.
So this game, what do you see?
I think it's gonna. West Ham is gonna win, and Bournemouth is gonna score. So maybe it's a 2-1 win for West Ham.
So it's a narrow margin win.
A narrow margin win, but West Ham, David Moyes is disappointing me. Because even against Liverpool, I was disappointed. Because I expected them to win that game, to be honest. Looking at how Liverpool have been. Because I thought, no, Liverpool beat
They
City.
missed a penalty.
Was that a penalty?
I don't know, but they were given it. They missed it.
Was that a penalty?
I have no idea. They were
What do you
given
say?
that. They were given that.
But I'm saying, what do you say?
There was
that
a spot kick.
No, what do you say?
I don't know. I saw some tangling. I saw
Okay,
some
but do you think that was a penalty?
I
Let's
don't
just be
know.
fair enough.
We spoke about cooking and soups and all that.
Because
So,
why I'm asking is because last season minimum contact was a penalty. This season we're told minimum contact doesn't
not a
exist
penalty.
anymore. So now I'm asking myself, was that tackle not minimum? So now that's what I'm saying. We are just being taken for a ride by them. You see, we can't even, as football fans whatsoever, we can't even discuss referee's decision.
You're saying what? Are we taking? Which ride are we taking? Is it in a make or in a donkey's cart?
I'll use Jose Mourinho's words when he said, "I'll never want to be a donkey, would you always want to be a horse?" Because I'm just whoever wants to talk to me about the refereeing in England, I've always said I'm now maintaining my saying that no, I don't want to be involved. Whatever they say it is, let it be.
Let it be.
Yeah.
All right. We've come to the end of the show. Thank you for making me laugh so much.
Thank you very much.
Viewers, I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Please do not forget to subscribe and to follow us on Twitter, Daily Footy Tales, and on Facebook, Tales of the Beautiful Game. Also, read the description below and know how we fared in the previous weeks and in our predictions. Till we meet again, me and the General are saying bye-bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
How many minutes?